Just slap. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, it's slap though. Ooh, this slap. Shit. What's up, Twilly? Okay. There we go. Is that? Oh my god. He put that in there. Wow. Oh. Don't know if you guys heard that, but that slaps. That slaps though. He slipped in that adventure shit. Should probably tweet out the stream. Leon S. Kennedy. Oh shit.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakura, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited.
Sora Limited.
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Okay.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy. Which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time. I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really? So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
Alright, we're ready.
However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
Oh, they will.
Fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly.
Unless I don't know what the franchise is. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't recognize this.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
Looks like an anime, but I don't know what. Don't really watch that much anime, so.
What were you thinking, charging right into
A Fire Emblem.
As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void.
I feel like this is Fire Emblem.
Our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Byleth.
I thought as much.
Sothis.
I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is
The fuck is this?
You must join Smash.
There it is. Byleth.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Byleth.
So
What?
joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
What? Who the fuck was expecting this? Dude. Who in the... Okay, so it's Fire Emblem. What's up on casual? Yeah, I thought it was Fire Emblem, but I don't really play Fire Emblem, so I wasn't sure.
Sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well?
It's a fake out. She's gonna join. It's a fake out. She's gonna join.
Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
I saw blue, yellow, and red, and I thought of something else. I'm not gonna say what, but you know, it's just in my nature. I can't help it. Recruits Byleth. What? What the fuck is going on? So there's a girl version as well?
Handle the hero's relics.
Is it like one of those characters in the game you can just choose a male or female version or something like that? This is really fucking confusing.
Use Amir's own
Probably not for someone who plays Fire Emblem, I don't know, but for me it's confusing.
unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction.
Yeah, this is really unexpected.
Your will and mine be now as one. To you, both sides of time are revealed. Through Smash, show the world.
Okay then. Fire Emblem Three Houses. That was not expected.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I think they're trying to plug the game or something.
For January 28th, you'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
Okay.
First off, what is Fire Emblem?
This is definitely a promotion of Fire Emblem.
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
Wait, which one is right?
The first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle. When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo games. Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes. But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again.
I remember that because Edica was playing that on stream.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's team. They attack and you counter. Next comes your...
The counter move reflects a series turn-based battle system.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remake, but you don't include the Satellite game, Tokyo Mirage Session, Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝、紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、草原の奇跡、暁。
Is he middle fingering me? Come on, Sakurai.
There you go, 17.
That explains the thumbnail.
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2. Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
These are some really specific details that we
Add 1.
don't really need to know.
Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023. If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Alright then.
Fire Emblem Three Houses. In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic...
You couldn't have come up like Bylina or some shit like that? I don't know.
You guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you. To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Ugh.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now,
3 months in
it's actually
advance.
November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Alright, let's get into the demonstration.
So, this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem 3 houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon.
What did you miss? Well, they announced a Fire Emblem character called Byleth and a Fire Emblem character also called Byleth. So, yeah.
They use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Oh, and apparently, according to Sakurai, you can count to 1,000 with 2 hands. So,
They'll wave the whip
you know,
sword overhead.
don't question that.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Whoa, shit.
It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Woo!
you can do awful things like
Oh!
that said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special.
Alright,
Now, for the
cool.
sideways inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Oh, shit.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat.
Alright.
It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
Ouch.
Or downward.
Ugh.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit. Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in mid-air and you'll carve up a large area.
Why they ever attack when he's mid-air?
Side air attacks from earlier. They have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well. Although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Are they arm wrestling? What is that?
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
Oh, okay.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible. Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything.
That's kind of
Which
fucked.
means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow.
This is just putting me to sleep.
So you need to
Man.
be careful when using this projectile weapon.
I don't really have much to say, you know, like,
Called Progenitor God, Ruptured
seemed like a decent character, but
There's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This
who was expecting Byleth? Who?
As you can see,
I don't know, people on Twitter are saying.
and launch an attack together. Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier.
Yeah, people are salty on Twitter.
And the seventh and eighth
Oh, everyone is salty on Twitter.
based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story.
I'm scrolling through my phone right now, like, salt. Oh, ho, ho.
I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery. This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Yeah, there's a lot of salt. Imagine after all this, they announced another character like at the tail end of the whole thing.
The marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say.
You said the Ingrid sounded exactly the same.
For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri is the future king. He had quite the difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
How many Fire Emblem characters are even in Smash? I don't even know. I don't play enough.
You can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back down. You've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might.
Ooh, I like that Edelgard.
Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
Petra, Dorothea, ooh.
The path you take, she'll go
Oof.
through terrible ordeals.
Can we get a team mod for them in Heroes?
It's possible to knock them down. However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so. Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range.
Thirsting over characters well played.
Next up, the bridge. The camera is 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
So every time a new Fire Emblem game comes out, I expect a new Fire Emblem Smash. Yeah, it seems like they're just trying to promote their game.
Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Lesser Alliance.
Oh god, Twitter is ruthless.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of things at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly. The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flame, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister.
These make me happy that I don't play Smash or own a Switch. Oh wait, you should definitely own a Switch though. I mean, That Mario Maker 2, you know.
We have character quirks related to their true identity.
I need to play some. I miss Mario Maker, man.
I feel that Flame might be saying
That Mario Maker vid I dropped the other day was recorded back in September, so
this is a simple area of the stage.
I haven't played Mario Maker in a while.
Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Why do we need another Fire Emblem character out of the 20 of them, especially a sword builder one?
Okay,
You know.
we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go.
I don't even play Smash enough, to be honest. I don't even know how many Fire Emblem characters in the game. But I know that there are some, because I've seen reactions of them.
Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad. Renegades.
I feel like Sakurai's a Let's Player right now.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
That last video was you being nice to Johnny's level. Yeah, I was going easy on it. I wanted him to feel like his level was actually challenging. In reality, I could have done that shit first try. You know that. You know, when it comes to your boy, that shit is standard.
Like this, like so. No anti-air, huh?
Including this one at either 7 or 8. Ooh, that's a lot. Shit, 7 or 8. Imagine if we got 7 or 8 of some other franchises, like 7 or 8 Sonic characters. Shit. You'd have Shadow, Silver, like Knuckles and Tails is not fucking Mii's, and
I shouldn't have taken that.
you know.
Gardevoir.
Or you could just get one Crash or
At this point,
one
it doesn't
Ezio.
matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this.
Or we could get the whale. Oh yes, we could get the whale. Oh my god, I'm not talking about Sonic anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't waste this chance.
People are probably only still watching the direct because they feel like there's going to be a surprise announcement at the end.
What are you charging up for?
Aren't there only like 7 Sonic characters? 7? No, there's 2. There's Classic Sonic. And there's the one after that who has never been good ever in 3D.
Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him. I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
Byleth is kind of hot though. Byleth, I'm not so
It's fun
sure.
to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Song collection.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main
Don't know any of these songs, so it is what it is.
as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Mii Fighter costumes, okay. That Overwatch. Is that Ezio? Huh? Altair! Oh shit! They put Altair over Ezio? I mean, everyone knows Ezio is the most popular assassin, though. Why would they put in Altair? Rabbits. Oh god. Yeah, no one's using that shit. What the fuck is that? Oh god, what the fuck is that? Mega Man X. Gunner. Alright, cool. Mega Man Battle Network. I used to play this shit as a kid. Mega Man.exe. Cop! Ooh! Cuphead, let's go! Gunner! Oh, shit! Shit! Oh! Now we're talking! Now we are fucking talking! Let's fucking go! Altair and Cuphead? Now we are fucking talking! Now we are fucking talking! What? Now we are fucking talking! God! We had to sit through 32 minutes for this? Finally! 32 minutes of Byleth and Byleth? What we wanted was Cuphead. We wanted Assassin's Creed.
This time we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
This is what we wanted.
Cuphead costume. An additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Amiibo, ooh.
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Firefighters join the fight.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play. As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I
Alright.
had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Ooh, oh shit, oh, okay. Okay, you're not done yet. Even more fighters in development. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Oh. 6 additional fighters will join the battle. Come on, Crash.
There'll be 1 more fighter than last time.
Come on, Ezio. The fact that Altair is a Mii costume means they saved the GOAT Ezio for a main fighter. Come on. Come on.
On the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. The new editions have already been decided.
They've already been this. Oh
I've
shit.
received many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter.
He's already decided the shit, so
Consider them.
they'll do Connor or Am. No. Ezio. Ezio.
Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii fighter costume for Mii sword fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Lost? Oh, what have I done yet?
It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
I mean, it is a fighting game. You made a fighting game, you don't even know it's fighting.
It was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for.
That's true.
I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is #1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else.
Well, that's true. Yeah, it's a celebration of gaming. It would be a bigger celebration if they added Crash.
To the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there would be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Alright, he saved it. He saved it. They've got copyright 2018 in the bottom there. They kind of saved that then, I'm not gonna lie. Mii fighter costumes are pretty cool. I don't really care much about Byleth because people get some enjoyment out of that character. Where's Waluigi? Wow. Okay, so let's get back into this discussion shit. So, that Byleth shit was dead. We all know that. Shit was dead. But, Cuphead and Altair Mii costumes. Cuphead just, he looks the same. Dude looks the same. But, Altair... Oh, the fact that Altair is a Mii costume means that Ezio has to be a main character. They're gonna put the goat in there. You guys don't know, Ezio is like my favorite character ever. Like, literally. In terms of like, character, personality, consistency. Ezio is, oh my god, he's a fucking G. Like, it's not, oh god. Yeah, the Cartman costume is a Sans costume all over again. Literally. If they had Ezio, oh... I will have to actually learn how to play Smash properly. Like, I don't mean that open it for 5 minutes and button mash and win because the settings are uneasy. I mean, like, if they add Ezio to Smash, I'm fucking learning Smash. Unless he's a shit character, because they might, like, nerf him or give him some bad moveset. But real talk, you know, it's decent. Like, if we get Ezio, let me see what the Twitter reactions are saying. Yeah, everyone's happy for Cuphead. No one's really talking about Altair, but then again, my followers don't be playing Assassin's Creed, so... Well, not my followers, the people I'm following. But yeah... You listen to Natsu Fuji. Never heard of that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I don't know, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I just hope that this Altair means that Ezio is coming. I still can't believe they put that in that remix, though. That was amazing. Like, if you hear it, you hear it. But, man, like, I think I've said everything I need to say. I might upload the reactions separately. I don't know. Maybe the Mii Fighter ones. Maybe I'll just compile all the character reactions into one little quick compilation video or some shit. and then leave it at that. Because otherwise, you know, who wants to watch this whole fucking stream of them talking about Byleth? You know what I mean? So I'll do like a quick edit or something, just so that there's some content. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, we're gonna. Oh, I'm listening to him right now. Oh yeah, Natsufu. I typed in Smash Ultimate Trap Remix and I just scrolled through until I found one that was actually, you know, real trap and not EDM trap. So yeah, I've never heard of him before. I just found this. This is a really good remix though. And that little Adore reference though, like, I know this ain't a Sonic channel, but man, that reference, that shit hit in the soul. You know? But yeah, I'm gonna publish this stream, get out the compilation video quick thing, and who knows, maybe my twin brother will stream. I don't know. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's your boy PREMulous, Rem Gang, and I'm out.